Have you ever asked yourself whether there is an invisible force or mysterious power capable of turning your deepest desires into reality? If you're curious about these invisible forces that can shape your destiny, don't miss the opportunity to dive into this fascinating topic today. It's important to note that these forces, far beyond being mere mystical theories, are grounded in scientific principles. Today, we will explore the mysteries of the universe and our role within it, explaining how the law of attraction really works. Additionally, the video discusses 11 transformative processes that enable you to create your life intentionally, leveraging the power of the subconscious mind and your own potential. So before we continue with the video and explore this interesting topic further, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel to stay updated on everything related to personal and spiritual growth. This helps us bring more content that can make a difference for you. Did you know that the mere act of observing something can change its very state? This fascinating concept is at the core of one of the most mind-boggling discoveries in modern science, quantum physics. One of the most profound implications of quantum physics is the observer effect, which states that the mere observation of an object or particle can alter its behavior. This idea challenges our classical understanding of how the world works and suggests that our conscious attention can shape the reality we experience. In quantum mechanics, particles are said to remain in a state of potential until they are observed. In other words, they exist in all possible states simultaneously, but as soon as they are observed, they collapse into a defined state, such as a specific position or velocity. The famous double-slit experiment is a prime example of this. In this experiment, particles of light, photons or electrons, are fired through two slits in a barrier. When not observed, they behave as waves, creating an interference pattern on a screen. However, when observed, they behave as particles, creating two distinct marks on the screen, as though they had passed through one slit or the other, not both. The act of observation changes the behavior of the particles. But what does this have to do with our everyday lives? At first glance, quantum mechanics might seem far removed from our daily experiences. However, there is a connection. Our conscious attention shapes the material reality around us. Just as observation in quantum experiments changes the state of particles, our attention influences the flow of energy in our lives. By focusing on something, we can direct the flow of energy, aligning it with our thoughts and emotions. This concept of how focus can shape our reality is further supported by the science of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections in response to learning and experience. Essentially, our brain is not a static organ. It can change and adapt throughout our lives based on how we direct our attention. Repeatedly focusing on certain thoughts, whether positive or negative, strengthens the neural pathways associated with those thoughts, making them more dominant in our mind. This process essentially programs our brain to perceive and interact with the world in accordance with our beliefs. This is where it gets interesting. Think about a time when you were stuck in traffic and felt frustrated. You might have found yourself fuming over the delay, letting your negative thoughts spiral. Now, imagine the same situation, but instead of focusing on the frustration, you saw it as an opportunity to listen to an interesting podcast or practice patience. In this case, neuroplasticity allows your brain to shift from a negative mindset to a more positive one, reinforcing a perception of the situation that is more productive and less stressful. In addition to the observer effect, other quantum phenomena, such as quantum entanglement, suggests that particles can be connected in ways that defy classical logic. In entanglement, two particles become so deeply linked that the state of one particle instantly influences the state of the other, no matter the distance between them. This has led some researchers to speculate that our thoughts and intentions may also have a far-reaching impact on the world around us. Could our consciousness, our intentions, and our emotions influence people and events across vast distances? This type of quantum connection suggests that our thoughts may have a much greater reach than we realize, subtly affecting the fabric of reality in ways we can't yet fully understand. Consider the idea that our conscious focus could be the key to creating positive change. Imagine the power of positively influencing the world around you through nothing more than your focus and intention. Just as quantum particles respond to observation, our lives are shaped by where we place our attention. If we focus on the positive and direct our energy toward our goals, we may begin to see positive changes in our reality. In contrast, focusing on negative thoughts can reinforce a reality filled with obstacles and limitations. Our brain's ability to prioritize certain information while ignoring other data is another fascinating phenomenon that plays a major role in how we perceive and interact with the world. This is known as selective attention. If you believe that opportunities are rare or that success is out of your reach, you are less likely to notice the opportunities that are right in front of you. Your brain becomes programmed to ignore these potential opportunities, reinforcing the belief that they don't exist. On the other hand, if you believe that abundance and success are within reach, you are more likely to notice opportunities and take action toward them. This shift in focus can drastically change your life. Similarly, many of us have experienced what is known as change blindness, a phenomenon where we fail to notice even large, obvious changes in our environment. A famous example of this is the invisible gorilla experiment. In this study, participants were asked to count basketball passes between players while a person dressed as a gorilla walked through the scene. Despite the gorilla being in plain view, most participants failed to notice it because they were focused on counting the passes. This shows how our perceptual system filters out information based on where we place our attention. If we are not consciously aware of the changes happening around us, we may miss opportunities for growth and transformation. Conscious attention is critical for noticing changes and manifesting a new reality. To create the life we desire, we must be aware of how we direct our thoughts and actions. The mind does not differentiate between focusing on what we want and focusing on what we don't want. If we focus on avoiding a certain outcome, we are still giving attention to that outcome. The mind takes this focus literally, guiding our actions based on the very thing we are trying to avoid. Therefore, attracting or creating what we focus on is a powerful process that generates more experiences related to what we are concentrating on. The subconscious mind also plays a significant role in shaping our experiences, particularly in how we filter information. The mind's ability to filter incoming data can be a blessing or a curse, depending on how we use it. For example, in a stressful work environment, if we focus solely on the difficulties and obstacles, our subconscious mind will reinforce these negative elements, confirming our negative beliefs about the situation. However, by training our attention to seek solutions and growth opportunities, we can reprogram our mind to see the environment in a more positive and productive light. By shifting our focus to the positive, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences that we may have previously overlooked. So, how can we use this knowledge to create a life that aligns with our desires? It starts with being mindful of where we direct our attention. Our thoughts shape our reality, and by consciously focusing on positive, empowering thoughts, we can start to change our experiences. Whether it's through focusing on solutions rather than problems, or simply practicing gratitude and optimism, we have the power to reshape our reality. Just as quantum physics teaches us that observation changes the state of particles, our focused attention can change the state of our lives. Did you know that you can transform your ingrained beliefs and achieve your dreams? Many descriptions of the law of attraction don't explain how the process really works, so let's clarify this now. Everything in the world exists as an invisible wave of energy until we pay conscious attention. Observation shapes this energy. The mind influences matter, starting with our own reality. For example, when seeking a career change, you decide you want a more fulfilling job. If your subconscious mind believes that fulfilling jobs are rare or that you are not good enough, these beliefs will act as filters, preventing you from seeing or seizing opportunities. Reprogramming the subconscious mind can be done through affirmations, visualizations, and meditation. Repeating affirmations like, "I am worthy of a job that brings me joy," creates new neural pathways, adjusting the subconscious mind to this new pattern. Creative visualization involves vividly imagining your ideal life, helping the subconscious mind accept these scenarios as possible and real. Meditation allows you to access deep states of introspection, facilitating the introduction of new beliefs into the subconscious mind. Have you ever tried writing about your goals and dreams as if they had already been achieved? This exercise tricks the subconscious mind into believing that these desires are reality. For example, you can keep a journal where you describe your perfect day at the new job, including details like positive interactions with colleagues and feelings of fulfillment and purpose. Another effective tool is the use of symbols and visual anchors in your environment. Placing visual reminders of your goals, such as photos, inspiring phrases, or objects that symbolize your goals, helps maintain your focus and reinforces the positive programming of the subconscious mind. These visual reminders act as triggers that direct your attention and energy towards your intentions, facilitating the manifestation of your desires. Have you ever thought about the impact that small changes in your environment can have on your mindset and behavior? Imagine surrounding yourself with symbols of success and happiness every day. How would this change the way you see the world and react to opportunities? There are several techniques to make the subconscious mind automatically seek more joy and happiness. Here are 11 practical tips that can transform your life. 1. Reevaluate what seems negative. Instead of viewing challenging situations as obstacles, try to see them as growth opportunities. Have you ever wondered how a change in perspective can transform your experience? For instance, when facing a setback at work, ask yourself what you can learn from the situation and how it might benefit you in the future. By training your mind to focus on the positive aspects of initially negative events, you form subconscious patterns of positive perception. Remember, what we focus on tends to manifest in our reality. If the subconscious mind is trained through conscious repetition to automatically seek the positive, our perceptual field expands to notice more good things, attracting even more positivity into our lives. 2. Challenge yourself in your free time. How do you use your free time? Avoid falling into the routine of low-level information processing during your free time, such as trivial worries or automatic tasks. Plan activities that genuinely engage you and bring joy. For example, if you enjoy art, set aside time to paint or visit a gallery. If you prefer physical activities, try new sports or exercises. Keeping yourself engaged in activities you enjoy prevents the brain from reverting to old automatic patterns and stimulates the mind to constantly seek what brings happiness. What if you dedicated time every day to something you are passionate about? How would this change your overall well-being? 3. Appreciate all the goodness around you. Have you practiced daily gratitude? Acknowledge and appreciate the small things that bring joy to your life. This can be done by keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This simple exercise trains your mind to focus on the positive and recognize the abundance in your life, even amid challenges. By actively valuing the goodness around you, you create a cycle of positivity that attracts even more good things into your life. Have you tried being thankful for the little things like the sound of birds or a friendly smile? 4. Use your environment as a constant reminder of your intentions. How does your environment reflect your goals? Transform your personal space into a reflection of your goals and desires. This can be done by placing symbols, colors, or items that represent your goals in visible locations. For example, if your goal is to travel more, keep a photo of an airplane or travel books at your workplace. These items serve as subtle reminders, helping to keep your focus aligned with your desires. Additionally, reorganizing your environment to be more harmonious and inspiring can elevate your mental and emotional state, facilitating the manifestation of your goals. How would your life change if you were constantly reminded of your dreams and goals? 5. Use sensory affirmations to engage more of your senses. Have you engaged your senses in your daily affirmations? Involve more than just your hearing in your daily affirmations. Create a multi-sensory experience that helps anchor your intentions. For example, If your goal is to visit a vibrant city, create a playlist with urban sounds, use scents that remind you of the city, and visualize yourself walking through its streets. By engaging multiple senses, you make your affirmations more vivid and real to the subconscious mind, reinforcing your intentions. Imagine what it would be like to smell the scents and hear the sounds of your dream place every day. 6. Start the day with positive preparation. How do you start your day? Establish a morning ritual that prepares your mind for a positive day. This can include gratitude-focused meditation, reading inspirational quotes, or simply reflecting quietly on your goals for the day. Starting the day with a positive mindset can influence all your interactions and experiences throughout the day, helping to keep your focus on your goals. What if you started each day with a clear and positive intention? 7. Leverage habit stacking. How do you integrate new habits into your routine? Incorporate new behaviors into your daily routine by associating them with already established habits. For example, if you want to practice mindfulness to increase happiness, incorporate this practice into your morning coffee routine. Dedicate a few minutes to meditation before or after your coffee. By stacking habits in this way, you facilitate the adoption of new behaviors, making them automatic and part of your daily routine. What positive habit could you add to your current routine? 8. Practice conscious media consumption. What media do you consume? Be selective with the media you consume. Choose content that uplifts and inspires, such as books, movies, music, and podcasts that promote positive and motivating messages. Remember that your subconscious mind is constantly absorbing the content around you, so by consuming positive media, you program your mind to reflect these inspiring themes in your daily life. Have you thought about the impact that media has on your mindset? 9. Frequently visualize yourself feeling joy and happiness. Have you dedicated time to visualize your goals as if they had already been achieved? Spend time daily visualizing your goals as if you have already achieved them. Imagine experiencing the joy and satisfaction of having reached your goals. Feel the positive emotions associated with these successes, and let these sensations permeate your mind. The practice of visualization is a powerful tool that helps condition your subconscious mind to identify and seek opportunities that lead to these positive states. How would your life be if you visualized success every day? 10. Keep a happiness journal. Have you recorded the things that make you happy? Daily, record the things that made you happy, achievements you are proud of, and aspects of yourself that you value. This practice not only improves your mood at the moment, but also reinforces patterns of recognition and appreciation of joy in your subconscious mind. Keeping a happiness journal helps focus on the positive things in life, reinforcing a cycle of gratitude and contentment. How about starting a happiness journal today? 11. Engage in positive psychology activities that highlight your qualities. How do you highlight your positive qualities? Practices such as writing about your best future self can stimulate your subconscious mind to focus on positive scenarios and the steps needed to achieve them. These techniques combine practical actions and mindset changes aimed at readjusting your subconscious mind. By consistently applying these strategies, your subconscious mind will gradually start to seek and focus automatically on aspects that promote your happiness and well-being. Have you tried writing about your ideal future? In addition to these techniques, the use of conscious breathing can be extremely beneficial. Practices such as diaphragmatic breathing or the 4-7-8 breathing method help calm the mind and bring focus, facilitating the reprogramming of the subconscious mind. Conscious breathing helps reduce stress and anxiety, creating a more receptive mental state for positive changes. Another powerful practice is role-playing or acting as if you have already achieved your goals. Have you tried acting as if you have already reached your goals? This involves acting as if you have already achieved your goals. For example, if you want to be more confident in presentations, practice your speeches and gestures as if you were in a real presentation. This practice not only increases your confidence, but also trains your subconscious mind to accept and internalize this new behavior. Integrating physical activities such as yoga or Tai Chi can also be beneficial. These practices combine movement with mindfulness, helping to align the mind and body. Conscious movement promotes the release of endorphins and other mood-enhancing chemicals, reinforcing positive mental patterns. By applying these techniques consistently, you will gradually train your subconscious mind to focus on joy, happiness, and positivity, making it easier to manifest the life you truly desire. Have you ever wondered how to transform thoughts into concrete actions? This is essential for reprogramming the subconscious mind and turning intentions into results. One of the most effective ways to do this is by creating habits that support your new beliefs and goals. Here are some strategies to help you develop successful habits. Start small. Large changes can seem daunting and difficult to maintain. Instead, focus on small adjustments that are easy to implement and sustain. For example, if your goal is to adopt a healthier lifestyle, start by adding one fruit to your breakfast instead of trying to overhaul your entire diet all at once. Consistent small steps create a solid foundation for larger, more lasting changes. How would your life change if you started with small adjustments? Use the anchoring habit technique. This involves associating a new habit with an existing behavior. For example, if you already have the habit of brushing your teeth every morning, you can decide that after brushing your teeth, you will spend 5 minutes meditating. Anchoring a new habit to an established behavior helps integrate the new action more smoothly into your daily routine. This technique makes adopting new behaviors easier and more automatic. What positive habit could you anchor to your daily routine? Monitor your progress. Keeping track of your activities can increase your awareness of your progress and help keep your motivation high. Use a journal or an app to track your daily achievements, no matter how small. Celebrating each small victory reinforces your commitment and creates a positive cycle of motivation. Regularly reviewing your progress helps you identify areas for improvement and adjust your plans as needed. How would your life change if you celebrated each small victory? Adjust your environment to support your new habits. Your environment can significantly influence your behavior. Ensure that your living and working spaces are set up to facilitate your new habits. For example, if your goal is to read more, keep books in easily accessible locations. If you want to exercise regularly, have your workout gear ready the night before. An organized and motivating environment can help maintain the focus and discipline needed to form new habits. How would your routine change if your environment was ideal for your goals? Seek social support. Share your goals with friends, family, or colleagues who can offer encouragement and support. Joining groups or communities with similar interests can provide a sense of accountability and additional motivation. Additionally, having an accountability partner with whom you share your goals and progress can significantly increase your chances of success. Social support creates a network of encouragement that reinforces your new behaviors. Who could be your accountability partner? Create a reward system. It's important to create a reward system for yourself. Rewards can be small pleasures you grant yourself on reaching intermediate goals, such as watching an episode of your favorite series or enjoying a treat you like. These rewards positively reinforce the desired behavior, increasing motivation to continue. Use process visualization. Instead of just visualizing the end goal, visualize the steps necessary to achieve it. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, visualize yourself training regularly, overcoming challenges, and gradually increasing your endurance. This approach helps maintain focus and motivation along the way. Regularly review and adjust your goals. It's also useful to regularly review and adjust your goals and strategies. Set aside time weekly or monthly to evaluate your progress, identify areas for improvement, and adjust your plans as needed. This practice ensures that you stay on track and maintain a continuous focus on growth and achieving your goals. What do you think about the information shared above? Feel free to leave your personal thoughts in the comments. We want to sincerely thank you for taking the time to watch the video in its entirety. If you're interested in exploring more topics on spirituality, inner transformation, or mind philosophy, don't forget to subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel for more content on wisdom, spirituality, and personal growth. Or, if you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time.